Are Aquarius suns and moons as quirky and lovable as they seem? Or are they holding a dark side you're not ready for? Well, today we're going to dive deep into the shadow side of Aquarius suns and moon signs, and we're going to uncover their hidden flaws through the lens of the Ancient Kabbalah. So I want you to brace yourselves. It's about to get weird, funny, and deeply revealing. So let's just do this. Well, an Aquarius, the water bearer, the humanitarian, and the quirky genius of the zodiac. So what if I told you that behind their cool, aloof exterior lies a shadow side that's, well, less humanitarian and more detached mad scientist meets rebellious philosopher? Oh, it's there, my friends. So according to the ancient Kabbalah texts, Aquarius isn't just the eccentric innovator. They're also the sign of cosmic chaos and unexpected disruption. That's right, chaos incarnate. So I want you to buckle up, peeps, because we're now going to get into the dark traits of Aquarius suns. So these folks are visionaries. They're the idealists, the ones who will preach about saving the world, all while ghosting you mid-conversation. And I kid you not, that does happen. Now, their dark side? Well, that is detachment overload. So according to the Kabbalah, the sign of Aquarius is ruled by the letter Zadi, a symbol of righteousness. But here is the great reveal. When they are out of balance, that righteousness turns into self-righteousness. Ever try arguing with an Aquarius sun sign? You'll lose, period. And not because they're necessarily right, but because they will literally out-weird you into submission. They're like, oh, you don't recycle? Well, I built a compost bin out of my ex's love letters. You'd be like, what? You could say to them, I like pineapple on my pizza. And they'd say, oh gosh, pineapple is a social construct. And all you can do is just laugh at them. Now, they're the zodiac's intellectual snobs. And it will be all light and love until they ghost you for being emotionally too needy. Okay, so in the ancient Hebrew teachings, they describe Aquarius's energy as representing the art of renewal. But when this energy is distorted, they're more like the wind that leaves you out hanging, okay? And I mean literally hanging out to dry. Now let's switch gears for a moment and address the dark side of the Aquarius moon signs. So the Aquarius moons are people who feel their feelings intellectually. So you may be wondering, what does that even mean? Well, it means that they're the ones that will cry at a funeral, but not because they're sad, but because the funeral reminds them of the TED Talk show that they once watched on the human condition. Their dark side? Well, that is emotional unavailability, masked as independence. So in the Kabbalah, the moon represents receptivity, but Aquarius moons, well, it's like they have a steel trap door over their hearts. They will literally be like, I hear you and I see you, but also emotions are irrational. So let's just meditate on it. Now, in ancient Kabbalistic texts, it describes Aquarius's moons as holding the energy of liberation. And that sounds great, right? Except when they liberate themselves from responsibility for your feelings. They're like, I don't do drama, but the drama is usually the chaos that they caused by being unavailable. Chef's kiss. Now let's talk about the Kabbalah. In Hebrew astrology, Aquarius is tied to the concept of the tikkun. I hope I'm saying that right. Or what that really means, soul correction. And this means Aquarians are here to heal lifetimes of rebellion detachment, and get this, unwillingness to compromise. So when they ghost you or they're treating your emotions like they're a Netflix documentary, it's because they're battling their karmic mission to actually connect. Sounds deep, right? But here is the ancient twist. In the Kabbalistic text, it also states that the Aquarians, when they are balanced, are the ones who will lead humanity to enlightenment. The same chaos they create, it's their greatest gift when channeled right. They're like the cosmic mad scientists, equal parts destruction and rebirth. It's like Aquarius holding the world in one hand and a lightning bolt in the other. So basically, they'll break your heart, but also invent the time machine to help you go back in time and heal your heart. Classic Aquarius. So here's the truth. Aquarius suns and moons are very complex. They're detached, yet inspiring. They're chaotic, yet brilliant. Their dark side isn't evil by any means. It's just their shadow self begging for balance. So if you have an Aquarius in your life, or you are one, I want you to remember this. Chaos isn't your flaw. It is actually your superpower. And it will be your superpower so long as you learn how to wield it. And if you are wondering why your Aquarius friend ghosted you after a deep conversation that you both shared, well, I'll just have to say this very bluntly. They're probably out saving the world one well at a time. So let me know in the comments below if any of this resonates with you all, okay? And if I left anything out, make sure you let me know down below. And until next time, cheerio!